So the Constitutional Court is now weighing options to keep the impeachment trial on track. Let's discuss more with attorney An Jun-seong this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
So what options does the Constitutional Court have on the table at the moment?
Well, there are several options they can use it. Well, one of the things they can do, they can leave the court document at his place in Yongsan, or they can apply the mailbox rule, which becomes effective upon mailing. So they have, both options, for the both options, it become effective as of today. So one more thing is that the KCC has confirmed that the preliminary hearing will be held on the 27th as scheduled. So
Right.
I think that they will keep that timeline. They apply the options, they use it within the time frame. So that's the important. The 27th is the schedule.
Right, that is this Friday. Then, sir, which of the options you've just mentioned do you think the court will eventually pick to manage the issue, today?
Well, I think that they might try both options at the same time, so that they provide no option for them, no excuse for them, because basically, so the both option in a way that it became effective today, so that they got 27, so that's have about the 4 days to prepare. So I think they might use both options from my expectation. Right.
Right, they will have to go with an option that makes the hearing happen this Friday. And also, at the same time, the CIO, Corruption Investigation Office, has set Christmas Day, this Wednesday, as the day for Yoon to appear for a summons for the second time. Now, how likely do you think he will appear or show up this time? I mean, speaking from Yoon's perspective, what might be his intention for not showing up again?
Well, for the answer to the first question was that, well, nobody knows whether he show up. And second answer to a second question is that I think, well, as you know, I mean, both people expected they're using the delay tactics. So I guess try to save more time for preparation or some other, strategy, try to delay it. But however, from the legal perspective or litigation's perspective, it's not always good to delay, the procedure, because that will work. It can be used against him at court. So seriously. So I guess that maybe it's time for him to really speed up the process.
It's already the second summons request by the CIO. Now, what other actions can the CIO can take if Yoon decides not to appear again? Are they going to issue another summons request?
Yeah, I guess that's a judgment call for the CIO. I mean, because it's not only a legal issue, it's also a very political issue. So I think that they want to wait and see how the KCC make decision today. And they might do, to follow it, whatever KCC take actions they take it. So I think they might want to see how KCC do it, and then they might follow the same way, the procedural way, better.
Well, what Yoon's legal team is arguing is that the team is not done forming its members. The question is, can they take as much time as they want?
No. It's very interesting. If you are litigating as an individual citizen, it's not going to be too much, he has too much advantage as being a current sitting president, because that if you're individual doing litigation or civil or criminal case, the court would not wait for you, right? So basically what happened was that in Korea, legal representation is an option, it's not a requirement for the litigation. So failure to form a legal team is not an excuse at a court. So it might give some time, provide him more time for him, but it eventually work against him in the long run. So I guess that he's losing his valuable time to defend himself, in effective way. So his killing time is not always a good option for litigation perspective.
Well, I just asked you all these questions because there are concerns that this could possibly cause a delay in the impeachment trial process. How likely is that scenario?
Well, I doubt so. I don't think the KCC will delay their schedule, because it's like they only have 180 days to make a determination. It's looks long, but it's very short for them to make this determination. It's very complicated cases. The constitutional cases always complicated and very political. So I guess that I don't think they're going to delay it. They will proceed it, or whether or not he show up or receive it, because they can take it and consider it as he received, so legally. So that's the thing. I think they're gonna proceed it as scheduled.
Well, let's see what the Constitutional Court decides to do this afternoon. Thank you so much for sharing your insight with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.